coming in Trump first or what?
Coming in on shit. How was the week? Shit, you know.
Fuck it. All right, come on.
Go ahead, I already hit record.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We on the dirty this week. Bridging the Gap.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Bridging the Gap, episode 58.
Yo.
Back for another one. I'm Big
We
Dan.
back.
This is Uncle B.
It's over face, people.
I mean, got two of my guys in here. I got my man Quill over here. The hairline lawyer ain't been here before. We got two barbers in the building, South Bay niggas. Where you going?
Oh damn, that's a conversation and all.
Yeah.
That's a conversation. Boom, there you have it.
There you go.
Barbershop, whatever. There you go.
Now I got my guy Bruce Billions came through to fuck with us today. You know what I mean?
Yo,
You know what I mean? You know, he got a lot of shit going on. Let's get it. New podcast coming up soon. What's the name of your podcast coming out?
It's called The Hookah Bar.
The Hookah Bar.
The Hookah Bar.
What's the name? So, you gonna be shooting it at a hookah bar?
Nah.
Will it be
It's called the
Yeah, most definitely.
That's it.
Oh,
It's called the
okay.
Hookah Bar.
It's called The Hookah Bar Podcast. You know, everybody smoke hookah, so you know what I mean? We're going to have a table set up with the hookahs on there.
You gonna put can you put other stuff in the hookah?
Yeah, whatever you want to put in
Alright, cool. Just have to make sure for when I come, because I don't smoke hookah, but I can put the other. I'll bring enough to put that in the hookah.
I don't smoke hookah, so I don't care what you put in.
My nigga, that's
I'm
what's
like
up.
Henny.
Weed every day.
Alright,
I'm
what's
like
next?
Henny and all that on the table, though.
Oh, there you go. There you
That's
go.
why it's called The Hookah Bar.
Oh, okay. Well, nigga, that shit gonna be all. I can't wait for that.
I wonder what kind of conversations.
Yeah, like what's gonna be? So what's gonna be the
We
basis
talk
of
about
that?
everything, man. You know, I got this girl named Tia coming through. I got my man Styles. You know, they my co-host, so you know what I mean. We gonna talk about a little bit of everything.
All right, that's
Relationships, sports,
okay.
that shit that niggas out here doing.
Yeah.
And like each person gonna have a segment of their own shit that they want to talk about.
Right.
My segment gonna be basically about, you know, nut shit that's going on. You know what I mean?
I know you're gonna have some heavy boxing talking, nigga. You heavy
Oh yeah,
boxing
well the
boy.
sports. Well, you know that'll be covered under sports.
How you feel about that Deontay Wilder joint?
What against who?
That who's the boy just won?
Ortiz?
Yeah.
Oh well, you know, he did what he did.
And he about to fight what's his name?
Fury?
Nah, not Tyson Fury. I thought he was talking.
No, he fight Tyson Fury.
Oh, that's what he fighting next?
Yeah, he fighting
I thought they were saying he was supposed to fight the boy that just got his belt back from the Spanish boy. No,
No, he ain't fighting Josh.
he not fighting him.
He fighting Tyson Fury.
That first Tyson Fury fight was crazy. I thought nigga when he hit Tyson Fury with that, I thought that nigga was dead.
He was dead. You look at it, that was like a 20 count.
That nigga, yo.
He was down for like 20. He was down for like 20 seconds.
Yo, when Main Man popped back up from that shit, I'm like, oh shit, that nigga was Drago. He was the Terminator on some shit like that.
Yeah, the ref saved him.
Boy, the people like he got brass knuckles, man.
Yeah, who you think about? So who you think the best heavyweight out there right now?
Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he get Joshua out of the first round.
Yeah.
Well, after Joshua took the L by the big sloppy Puerto Ricans, that's what y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be the same after that, man.
Nah, he just got his belt back.
He's,
Oh, yeah?
He just beat him.
Yeah, but he ran the whole fight. His whole
Yeah.
he can't do that against Wilder.
I just feel like after you take an L, I don't think you're the same boxer.
Not a knockout.
No.
You know what I'm saying? When you get
He got knocked out.
Yeah.
When you get knocked out, you become like gun shy. You don't want to get hit like
See,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
Dang.
That's what I'm saying.
And Wilder hit way harder than him.
I think that's why Mayweather had such a successful career.
How y'all feel about him coming back?
I want
I
to see
like
it.
it.
I want
I don't
to see
believe
it.
it.
I wanna
You don't
see
believe it?
No, I
He said it.
yeah, he said it.
I
don't
don't
want to see it.
I don't know if I'll pay for that.
Is he the greatest boxer of
Who
all
was he
time?
fighting?
I said he the
And his
greatest best
league-
boxer of all time.
Yeah.
No, is he the greatest
In
boxer
his-
of all
Get
in
the
time?
fuck up out of there.
In his league,
He the best at not getting the fuck hit.
and his weight class, I'd rather say.
How can we not say that when he's undefeated?
Hey, listen, my era a little different. Like I'm an Ali boy to the end.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I'm Ali Tyson. I'm a heavy hitter.
My era was Tyson, my nigga. I'm sorry. In my mind, Tyson's still the baddest man on the planet.
See, when boxers start getting millions and millions of dollars,
Right.
you got to pick and choose who you fight.
Right.
Ali fight Joe Frazier. His next fight, Foreman.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Right.
Hard.
I sign a contract like that, I'd be like, damn.
But how did that
Before
feel?
him,
When did it stop going by like the contender, like the number, like
money, because niggas don't need belts now. Like, if Floyd fight 30 million,
right,
he ain't really worrying about a belt.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And I kind of say that, like, being in the barbershop right there, you know, being in the barbershop, I got this John, you curse on this John. I just want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know,
That's polite. That's polite.
you know motherfuckers in
I
the
just said
barbershop.
fuck at least 30 times already.
I'm saying, you know motherfuckers in the barbershop always be like, Brez, you like to debate and all that.
Yeah, that's what we here to do. It's a black. That's what we do.
No, I'm saying in the barbershop, like, motherfuckers be dumb. The motherfuckers I debate with, ask them when was the last time they read a fucking book.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So when I say stuff like that, I kind of mean like, if you got 30 million, if you fighting for $30 million, I don't need no fucking belt. I don't need no belt. I'm not walking around that belt.
Right.
I could get that shit to whoever want to fight for it, and then I fight for another $30 million.
And then
Same thing about
and then came there and cashed the fuck out.
same thing, and it's the same thing that goes with basketball. Listen, I forgot what basketball player it was. He pawned his motherfucking championship ring and got like 250,000. Nigga, basketball players making 200 million. You think they give a fuck about going hard for these championships?
Right.
That's why the games be so nutty. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers keep cussing Ben Simmons out and be man, these motherfuckers make way more money than that championship worth.
Right.
They ain't gonna go hard.
Right.
Same with boxing. Like if you had like winner take all, motherfucker pop was 20 million, the winner get 20 million,
Right.
it'll be a whole different sport.
Right. Instead of most niggas getting on this paper.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas quitting on the stool and all
Yeah,
that.
that's
Like, I don't
crazy.
fuck if I quit on the stool.
I ain't
Nigga, I
thinking
got
about
this
that.
Still cashed out.
I still get cashed out.
Still cashed out.
You say your ass got to fight and win,
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be a whole new ball game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. The money fucked it up then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
money
Money
fuck
fuck it up
everything,
then.
though.
Money fuck everything.
Money
I'm
fuck
telling-
everything.
I jump in the ring with Tyson in his prime if you tell me I got a chance to get 20 million, and I'm gonna fight him to the death.
Yeah, but you got to win.
But what about
I'm gonna fight him to the death.
Right, that's
I'm
what
gonna give
I'm
it
saying.
everything I got. I might get beat the fuck up, but I'm gonna keep rumbling.
Sometimes like
20 million, you can beat the shit out of me, but I'm gonna try and get you. All I got, if I get him once.
But you might win though.
I know.
These niggas be scared. Like these niggas be scared from the gate. I mean, motherfuckers be scared of reputations out here. Same with the street shit. Niggas be scared of reputations. Oh, he used to put in this type of work. He used to do that.
Used
So
to.
now you scared.
Used to.
Hey, listen, man.
The streets is different now.
Streets
Streets is
things
dead.
have changed since then.
Nigga, because the values change, nigga. Like it ain't no loyalty. It ain't like yo niggas just really don't want to see nobody else do better than whatever. Motherfucker might make $100 more than them, and nigga be hating over a bang.
I just had a conversation about that, right? About that pocket watch and shit. I was talking about talking to one of my young boys, and
Is this barbershop conversation?
yeah, it's barbershop conversation, but it's street shit.
Right.
Like, I told my young boy, I said, listen, if I got you working for me on the streets, right, and I'm making $5,000 a week, and you making $2,000 a week, be good, nigga. You making $8,000 a month.
Right.
Why you worrying about me making $20,000 a month?
Exactly.
If you making $8,000 a month.
Well, you could be working at fucking somebody
Yeah,
warehouse
you could be
on
working it right.
$2,000 a month.
You understand what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
500 a
Somebody's in
week.
his
Well,
ear. Somebody's in his ear right there. Why I can't make what you making? I'm doing all the hard work.
You really ain't though.
But that's how they. That's
Nigga,
how
but I
they-
just gave you this.
Right.
Yeah,
You ain't even kicking that out.
Our positions is different. You listen, the bullshit that I'm giving you, I'd rather get caught with than the shit that I'm getting caught with.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? If I got a couple Jones in the car and I'm giving you packs, nigga,
Right.
I'd rather get caught with the packs.
Right.
Right.
So my risk is more. You can't be worrying about what I'm doing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's a lot of.
And
that's a lot of.
And it's
people's
always
problem.
the thinker. The thinker makes sure everybody's okay because you can't do what he does or has the connections that he has. That's why you get paid or what you get paid.
Everybody have a
You know what I
position.
mean?
Yeah,
Every-
they
and
don't
basically,
take
right.
pride in that no more.
Yeah, that's the problem though.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like,
But see, back in the day, niggas knew their position.
no, really, niggas.
Jordan knew he
I mean, some niggas knew their
Jordan knew he
position
was
back in
the
the day,
man,
dog.
right? And Scottie Pippen had no problem being Scottie Pippen. and the rest of the team had no problem with being what their role was.
No,
Dennis Rodman had no problem with just rebounding and scaring niggas.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
He ain't had no problem with that. And Scottie Pippen knew his role. And
Yeah,
Jordan was who he was. And they won multiple championships.
Right.
The point of me saying that is if everybody on the team played the position and not worry about what this man doing, what this man got, or how he moved, everybody will win.
That time.
I done been around every race there is damn near, right? And I peep how they move and how they look out for each other, right? I have never seen a race or a culture like ours where as though if somebody is here, it's so much negativity because they not where the next person is. It's never like, yo, how can I get on?
Because it's a jealousy thing.
You know what I mean? Like
Nigga, for some reason, niggas don't want to support.
And it's just
niggas.
our race, yo.
For instance,
It's just our race.
you got a clothing line. He got a clothing line. But a motherfucker will go buy a $300-400 Gucci t-shirt, but it say $35 for your joint. Damn, why so much?
Right.
You know what I mean? You want $25 for the hat? Damn, what? But you'll go buy a $50 fucking Yankee hat or some shit like that.
I struggle with pricing, right? And everybody that's close, like to me and around me, when I tell them, like, look, they be like, yo, you tripping, like you giving shit away, like you tripping, but it's like I know the mentality of us. If you try to not even boost it up, charge what you know you worth, it's gonna be like, oh no, I ain't paying for that. With us, that's every day, all day, and I don't understand it, yo. Every other race is like, oh yeah, cool. I you know what I mean, I'm with you, I support, or they just on with each other. It's just something about us that just lack that.
It's been like that. It's been like that way too long.
Yeah, and
everybody I know that got something. If you got something on my side, I grab it.
Yeah, that's how
but I tell you all the time, you come from a different era, you cut from a different cloth. It's you one out of 10 of every nigga that's out there, bro.
It's different for us because you only getting it because they got our size.
Nah, whatever you got, like my man Black. This is Black. This is shit.
Your OG is on.
I got a hat for bread.
OGs
had a shirt for my
nowadays.
I just got some shit for
this
you.
shit is different. They telling different shit to the young bulls. Your old head.
But though nowadays, you got 16-year-old niggas looking up to 20-year-old.
Prime
niggas.
example.
Because the 20-year-old nigga got a rental.
You just seen.
You know what I mean?
You just seen what my son showed us, right?
Right.
That's I guess that's what they looking up to, or that's they.
But you gotta,
you know what I mean? Like
shoot that down. You gotta shoot that down real quick.
Here's another thing though, like we didn't grow up in the social media era.
Yeah, that's just another that's a whole other conversation.
A lot of people grow up in the social media era to the point that like,
oh my God, man.
Niggas is only gonna cop your clothes if they go to multiple motherfuckers' pages and see you wearing that item.
No, I got a good question.
You gotta have thousands of followers. You gotta have 65,000 followers before a nigga even.
And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about like my podcast, right? When I have special guests on my podcast,
right,
I'm gonna have people that's like, shout out to my young boy Rick. Shout out to my young boy Dom. Dom got this Power Corps where he worked with young kids. And at one point, Dom was like in his bag in the streets. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Changed his whole life around. You know what I'm saying? Same with Rick. Rick was in his bag in the streets. Changed his whole life around. You go down Mario the Orthodox. Rick, he a motivational speaker for kids. He got billboards and all that.
Right.
Dom everywhere. He's sitting talking with the governor. Mm-hmm. He talking with different people to do different things. Because he letting people know that you ain't got to be in the streets to be successful.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, these are the type of people that I'm going to have on my podcast. I don't want niggas on my podcast like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas
with
that
the foolishness.
Yeah, if you got 20,000 followers and you post a pic and you getting 35,000 likes, nigga, you cool. You need to stay over there.
Right.
I'm trying to bring my niggas up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what we doing at this podcast.
You feel me? I'm trying to uplift. I'm trying to uplift my people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My niggas that's down here with me, niggas that's gonna support me.
To uplift, I think one thing. I don't know if y'all agree with me. I just put it out there. One thing we lack as a whole, as a culture too, is communication skills. Like we don't know how to walk in a room. But I'm not gonna say all of us. Majority of us don't know how to walk in a room and just introduce yourself and say, "Hey, my name is XYZ, and I got this brand or I do this and just a network thing. And that one thing that was hard for me, and I'm not just saying that like it's all of us and we don't learn. It was hard for me too, and that's why I think the majority is because of the age and the era. And it was something he helped me with, and there was a couple other people that's like, look, nigga, you got all this shit or you got all this talent, you got to start networking. But that shit was fucking hard. Like it's not even hard. Like you can't do it. It's hard. Like you wasn't taught this shit. Like other cultures is taught.
How to just reach out to motherfuckers. Just to,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
just like
hey, dog, I told this when he first started putting his little pieces together, what he wanted to sell and shit. I told him like, dog, hit Wallow up and tell him you want to send him something to wear.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I was shook. I was shook.
Anything. I'm like, yo, get that shit to niggas. Just hit up some niggas that got a little put. I want to send you something.
But see, this is where I disagree at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not with you, but like I disagree with like Wallow and them. They already there.
No, I'm talking about just even have your shit out there.
Yeah.
But mind you, this was back. We talking a couple years ago.
Well, I'm about to say,
when he like, you know what I'm saying? This when Wallow was just coming. Well, I'm talking about this was when Wallow just was coming up, and he was saying, "Yeah, I wear your shit. Send me your shit." I'm like, "Yo, he couldn't. He's a real his circle is small. Like this is his circle. He don't fuck with a bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
So I'm just talking about I was trying to get him to break out his show because if you want to have a business, just be able to talk to somebody you don't know,
right? We like that.
Because if you can't even shoot a text to a nigga you don't know or DM to a nigga you don't know, you definitely ain't gonna walk up to the nigga on the street and just walk into a meeting with him.
That's what I'm saying though, right? When we talking about the eras, and we talking about the different eras, right? Mm-hmm. I come from the era where your product sell itself.
Right.
I ain't got to give you nothing. When I go in the club and I got on my LGI shit and all that, motherfuckers be like, what's that stand for? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, I like that. Right. Because let's get what? Exactly. Let's get whatever you want. Let's get this money. Let's get these drugs. Let's get whatever you want. Right. And it's catchy, you know what I'm saying? Right. And if you going to fuck with it, you going to fuck with it. You ain't. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I just told my son.
That's how it is because, like, listen,
exactly.
My hoodies, I don't... See, motherfuckers, I'm not social media famous. Right. So it's my hoodie, but I got the best quality hoodies.
Talk to them.
You feel me? I got the best quality hoodies. My hoodies is dry fit.
Right.
Niggas is wearing they
Gildan
and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My joints got the best quality, but. That's
not cost you a little bit more.
That's not something that I promote. Like my hoodie's better than it. I ain't no hater by far.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If you like it, you like it.
If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
That shit gonna
if you cop, you'll understand why. Exactly.
Right. Exactly. So you know what I mean?
I agree with him on that, and I definitely agree with
being
more social.
You mean with the social media thing as far as business wise because it's just promotion. That's why that's like what the podcast page we put on there. That's why I put all that shit up there because it's just. Yeah, they got it. Cause that's all the niggas. That's all they do nowadays. Niggas live on their phone.
Yeah,
niggas just live on their phone. Niggas
don't believe you can make $1 million on this thing.
Even that, niggas don't even fucking. When niggas talk to chicks nowadays, they don't even ask them for their number. They ask them for, let me follow you on the gram. What's your Instagram name?
Well, chicks ask you that because they want to see what
they want to see how you live.
But at what point do you realize, nigga, that shit ain't real?
They ain't.
You can fake this. I can fake this whole.
They not gonna realize it because you know how many motherfucking pages you got to go through to find out if a motherfucker really real or not.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That shit wild.
You gotta really
You gotta really know.
Yeah, like, because I see, like, listen, man, my page, right? And, like, trust what I'm telling you, man. I don't knock nobody page, nobody what they do and all that, right? But when I post my pics, it's all me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not filtering shit. If my sneaks dogged or my boots dogged or whatever, well, we ain't never gonna see breads with no dog sneaks. But at the end of the day,
it's just the era, man. You come from a different era.
But because I might get an average of 70 likes on my pics and all that.
You ain't popping.
I ain't popping.
Right.
But I could be one. But I'm one of the realest niggas.
But here's the thing though. Who gives a fuck if I'm popping on the gram if you popping in real life?
No. What I'm saying
like that gram shit be funny.
What I'm saying is.
Like I'm dope in real life.
Right. Like, anybody you want to be on that motherfucker.
Right.
What I'm saying is, a real motherfucker ain't gonna get looked at. motherfuckers only follow what's popping, especially in Philly. If you ain't popping already, ain't nobody fucking with you, man.
Right.
And it go the same with the barbers. You know what I'm saying? Same with the barbers and all that.
So I got a question, man. Not to cut off Kings. Not to do that to you, but since y'all both barbers, right? I got a question. What's probably the top 5 worst barber experiences y'all both had?
The top 5 that they had, that's 10 experiences.
No,
nigga. How about that's their worst experiences?
Yeah, all right. One of your worst experiences as a barber. We ain't gonna do top 5. One of your worst experiences as a barber. If you want to go first, we come back to you. You ready?
No, I ain't ready. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
All right, well, let's talk about this. What made you become a barber?
There you go.
Like, how does, like, so listen to this.
I got a good
I know it's money in the barber business. I know it. I can't cut for shit.
But I'm
trying to get to the dollar. What am I supposed to do? Do I supposed to go to school? What I need to do?
Bob, you can't stay on your feet long enough to be a barber.
They got chairs.
You're not going to be sitting down while I'm sitting down.
Can I sit down and cut somebody hair?
That's kind of right.
It's a few I seen do that.
Yeah, I can sit down and cut hair.
That's probably one of the most.
He gonna have niggas sitting in the fold-up chair right here. No, nigga.
Y'all mean I can't cut for shit.
At the end of the day, a barber is a profession, and I think you sitting in a chair cutting hair is one of the most unprofessional things you do.
I mean, my man sitting in the chair. I can't sit.
You not sitting in no fucking chair cutting my hair, my nigga. If I sit down in this chair and then you sit down behind me, my nigga, what is you doing?
It's on rollers. I'm rolling over and over and up. And then I got a chair on rollers. I'm rolling one side, roll to the next, right?
Hell, you fucking lazy ass. I'm out. As soon as you start cutting my hair sitting down, dog, I'm out. This ain't the barbershop for me.
I seen one person do it, but the only reason he got away with it was because his leg was messed up.
Yeah.
You started off like that?
No, like it just, it happened. Like,
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then he had
got in
no
an
back.
accident. All right, your leg messed
I
up.
did. Listen,
That's something
Got away with
different.
it for
I
a
mean, how
minute.
did you
But if you just fat trying to sit down, get the fuck out of here.
Is it a way you tell somebody you don't want to cut their hair?
I told
Being
you.
a professional
at the end of the
barber.
day, end of the day, man, it's a job. It's a profession. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut the hair.
How did you know
Like,
you wanted
you
to
get
be
a-
hot?
Fuck all that. Have y'all ever had to fix one of your co-workers' cuts?
One of your coworkers.
Yeah.
that should be
One of your co-barber cuts.
Oh, you talking about people that
Like
came
if
in-
Like say somebody that you work with before, you in a shop with somebody, and then they fuck up somebody's head.
Yeah, but it was.
And then you gotta come over here and get him back.
Yeah, it happened.
No, that's
to me.
cold. You're not supposed to do that as a barber out there.
Listen,
And
I
I'm
lost
about to explain
I lost
it.
Sheen for a minute.
Hold up. I'm gonna let my man. I'm not answering that question.
I don't want to say it. Listen, cut off, Kings. I'm pretty sure
Wait, look,
everybody want to
listen,
know.
no wait. Let me tell you something. Because listen, it's only 2 niggas that cut my hair, and that's him and she. So before y'all opened up THM, I lost she for like 3 months.
All right.
And I went to this other barber down the way, and this nigga had my shit back yonder.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Oh, nigga. I wanted to fight.
So listen,
And I finally found that nigga.
I ain't fucking with that. I don't know who on my live. I don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with that question.
Another barbershop question. Everybody needs to know. Barbershop question.
That's dope though. Ain't neither one of them answer shit. That's barbershop bro. That's some real nigga shit.
So listen to
He
this.
don't throw one of my niggas under the bus.
Barbershop question. You got a customer that comes to you, right? They ain't come to you all the time.
Right.
You his barber.
Right.
He calls you, whatever the case may be. He comes one day, you not there. Or, you not there. But another barber that's thorough, can he go to that cut? Can he go to that barber?
Most definitely. Like we.
You
I just told you, it's 2 niggas. Him and his partner is the only 2 niggas that cut my hair.
We keep the money in the house. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I would
Because a lot of motherfuckers be like,
Nah, listen to me.
he got
His partner was my primary barber.
Right.
When he wasn't around, I needed to cut. I asked Breeze to cut my hair. This nigga he wouldn't let me pay for it. Like, nah, that's my, but nah, I'm still my man. I'm letting you go for it.
See, the thing with that is like, you gotta. One thing about my barbershop, it's 3 of us. We've been in there for 10 years.
Yeah.
So like, we know each other. We argue. We do all that like because we brothers. But at the end of the day, like,
Family, all
we all family. So if I'm busy and you go to Sheed or Dom, I'm good with that. As long as you don't go to another barbershop, then I don't got no problem. As long as they get the money, you know what I mean? Because
that's what's up.
Yeah, I never had a problem with that.
Yeah, you got too many people. I come in, but man, damn, there's something got. All right, go. What's up with the ball? You want to get mad?
No, I'm sending you to him.
Wait a minute, you feel some type of way though?
No, go ahead.
I'm sending you to him. I'm not letting you walk out the door. I'm sending you to my man. Like, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
Now, if he fuck my shit up, I'm like, yo. Damn, dog, listen, but I can tell the difference. Listen. I can tell the difference. I can tell the difference between your cutting my hair and then his cut.
And that's my point. That's my point of saying, go ahead, but I don't have nothing to do with that.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't.
But you got too many people, so I gotta go.
And that's the thing.
Well, you gotta understand,
that's
dog.
The thing.
If you have somebody cutting your hair for the longest forever, and then the next nigga not gonna cut your hair the exact same way. It's not gonna look the same.
Right.
He don't know. He don't know how you like your shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you're not willing to take that into consideration,
it's gonna look a little different.
Yeah. My feelings as far as yeah, you ain't gonna get me to feel sorry for you.
Here's what I can say about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, being as though it's three of us, and we've been in barbershop for 10 years together, everybody walks past me. So therefore, like, when you walk past me, I kind of look at your head, and I look at the style of haircut you got, because I'm in the first chair. So just in case my other two barbers ain't there, and you want me to cut your hair, I know how you like your joint. I know how you
give the same, just the same as one. Okay.
But if you, that's only because we got a residential shop. When you got a commercial shop, you don't really give a fuck
what the next
motherfucker do. You know what I mean? Like, if you go to him, that's on you. If he fuck you up, you fuck him up. Like, we don't care.
Right.
You not fucking no barb up in our shop. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna roll on you. Like,
oh no, now, don't get me wrong. That applied when I was in the shop. That applied.
Right.
But don't get too fancy with the fact that he don't cut like I do.
Right.
Are you coming over to check to see if he making sure I'm alright?
No, I ain't doing that.
No, I'm not holding your hand at all. You didn't want to wait.
Oh, I gotta
you were more than welcome to go to him, but I can't.
Is you gonna give him a tip? like listen, he like his.
No, I ain't doing that. You should have to. Be in the shop, you should.
Right. I ain't holding your hand.
Dang.
You should. All I'm saying is, I'm not even saying he gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
We ain't in the shop together.
Here's the thing. I feel as though you would. If you my barber, you ain't gonna send me to a nigga that's gonna fuck me up.
I'm not gonna okay it.
You ain't gonna.
I'm not gonna okay it if I think he gonna fuck you up.
But not only that though, like I said, we've been in the shop together 10 years. Now I done had some barbers that was chasing money to the point that, like, I'm gonna tell you a little quick story, right? Had this young boy in the shop, right? He all money hungry and shit, right? Now I don't get to the shop till 10 o'clock. So we had girls working in the shop at the time. So the boy came to the shop. One of my old heads, he came to the shop. He was like, "Bread's here." The boy was like, "No." He was like, "Damn, in a rush." Boy was like, "I got you." Yo. So my man told me he was trying to spin the chair around and look in the mirror, but the boy kept stopping the chair with his foot because he ain't want him to look in the mirror and shit. He said when he finally turned around, he was like, "Pussy, look what the fuck you did to my hair." So he called me on the phone and he was like, "Yo, Briz, man, this type of motherfuckers you got in your barbershop, this nigga just fucked me up. I'm ready to fuck him up." So I get up and I run. I live like 4 blocks away from the barbershop.
Right.
So I haul ass to the barbershop. The chick she called on my phone too, like, hurry up again. I'm like, I'm down the street, I'm coming down. I walk in the shop, motherfucker got his hat on. He like, "I can't even take my hat off to show you this shit." He took his hat off. I'm like, "Man, your next 3 cuts on me, man. I got you."
That's how bad he fucked this
Yeah,
up?
he fucked him up bad. So I said, "Damn, what made you do that?" He was like, "That's how he wanted it." I said, "You know what, man?" Wow. That's how he wanted it, though. I said,
that's gotta be.
but it be coming from you. It be coming from you like chasing bread,
I
man.
fucked my own self up a couple times.
Look, I'm trying to picture all the barbers that done been in and out the shop.
So you do have some barbers.
Tell me that.
That's real right there.
But
man.
you got barbers that want to cut you the way they want you to look.
Right, right.
You understand what I'm saying? Also, like, damn, I ain't asked for that fade. Damn, you look better like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
I would say at y'all shot.
I definitely had that
Stay with y'all three. Because
Yo,
whenever y'all go for the fourth man,
Can't get a fourth.
whenever y'all go for the fourth man, it never works the fuck out, dog. It don't matter who it is.
Never work.
Niggas be cool for like the first 3 weeks, and then shit just get weird every
And
time.
the crazy thing about it is like, you might get a barber that can cut good, but he think you supposed to give anything to him. Then you got a motherfucker that can cut.
Right.
He just want to take every motherfucker and come in the shop.
Yep.
Right.
Then you got a motherfucker.
Yeah, I had no respect for the fact that that shit.
So how did that work? The new barber come in. So he just got Bill's clientele up from the muscle.
Yeah, like,
That's-
hold up, Dan, you remember?
Yeah.
Listen, when I first came to
It's
the
a
shop.
podcast. I got
No.
This is
I'm
for everybody.
down listening to the
Yeah, this is everybody.
Yeah,
You gotta remember, this is going out to everybody.
listen.
Let them know.
Barbershop conversations.
My man She, right? Shout out to She. That's my guy.
Who ain't been on the podcast yet?
He gonna come through. She, bring your ass to the podcast. But listen, She got crazy clientele in Frankfurt. I'm talking crazy clientele.
He cut my hair since I was like 15.
Listen, when we first opened up the shop, right? He told me, he said, listen, bro, I'm gonna pay all the bills in the shop, but when you get up, you gonna have to help me. I'm like, all right. So one day, man, I don't know what the event was. This motherfucker had 17 motherfuckers waiting for him to get a haircut. And I'm sitting in the chair not doing shit. I'm pissed like a motherfucker. Like, this what this shit is hitting for?
Had them be.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm new. I don't know nobody in Frankfurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he, you know what I mean? He like, look, all it's gonna take is you to cut one motherfucker hair,
And that's gonna follow.
and they gonna follow you. So when the She customers came in, he was like, She, how many you got? She said 17. I'm looking at this motherfucker like, you really got 17 motherfuckers waiting for you. And he was like, but I need my shit done. He was like, give my man a try. I cut his motherfucking hair. Next thing you know, She had 9 motherfuckers waiting. I had 8. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause 8 of them motherfuckers was like, we gonna go to him.
Right.
This motherfucker like waiting.
Yeah.
They wasn't saying they ain't gonna go to me because they
Yeah,
gonna stop
niggas
She.
stuff, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, now I can get I can get where I gotta go because
Right.
my man he can cut. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And She didn't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how I built my clientele. But I still got flyers made. I was standing in front of the motherfucker. I was on Oxford Avenue.
Yeah, I remember that.
Cars
I
was
seen y'all motherfuckers
cars
there.
was stopping at the light. I'm knocking on the window. I'll take this flyer. I'll take this flyer. So all that footwork I put in, how can I let a motherfucker come in a barbershop and I'm supposed to be like, yo, go to him. Yo, go to him. No, nigga, you better get some flyers made.
Right.
You
Do
better
the
walk
same
around
shit
and do
you
the same
did.
shit I did, bro.
So
I'm
I
giving
did
you the
that.
opportunity because when you first walk in
I
the shop,
remember you used to stand out in front of the shop walking
I
in.
remember. So, question. New guy come in, just random bull, right?
right.
Do you do anything different to him than you do your regular customers? Like, do you go the extra mile because
You
he
got
know,
to.
and you want him to come back?
You got to.
This is your advertising now.
No.
because I've been to a couple barbers like, damn, I'll tell you, I'm gonna come back.
You
Or
got
my
to.
kid's gonna come back.
Nah,
got to.
That's your business card.
Yeah, you got
So
to.
you got to.
You
Yeah,
got to.
his head is your business card.
Right.
So you'll do like one, like if you got a little gray right here, you'll let me tighten this up for you right here. You know what I mean? Make that shit sharp and
I'm
everything.
gonna do the best cut I can give it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever
I-
that
and you
style
know straight
is that
up.
you want.
No, it's
I
crazy.
will-
You up
Yeah.
there.
My
What you do?
regular customers, I'm comfortable with them, so it's a lot of stuff that they comfortable with. Like,
Right.
I could talk on the phone and cut your hair.
Yeah.
A new motherfucker walk in, I'm suit and tie.
Right,
You know what I mean, I'm not talking on the phone. I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm trying to win.
What's the hardest cut as a barber to what was the hardest cut for you to learn as a barber? I'll say that. Not the hardest cut. What was the hardest cut for you to learn as a barber?
Skin fade. Skin fade with the dark top.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm talking about somebody that got, they black with they got that hair. Like,
Yeah, that is the hardest. I
that
agree
ain't
with
no sweet fade.
Now,
You gotta, woo,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It takes time.
I agree with it.
I gotta ask.
You know what's crazy? I charge extra for that.
yeah.
I
like,
gotta.
None of this shit was put together.
Right. Yo, I gotta ask this question.
That's a
I
hard.
gotta ask this question. I need to know. I need to know this question. Right? I need to know. Hold on. Uh-oh. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Gotta ask this question. Is the friends fucking y'all up? Do you think that's
Man,
your
you
fault?
know what? They opened up right
That's what I'm
right
saying.
next door.
I ain't
I
gonna
just need to
front.
know. Do y'all think that
I ain't
this is
gonna
what
front.
I'm saying?
Yeah, it's different.
Is it different since
It's
they
different.
opened up?
Like I can say, 10 years ago, walk-ins was different, man.
Walk-ins is different.
Listen, in the process of me grinding the way I was grinding, trying to get my clientele up, these motherfuckers open right next door to
What
us.
that means? How did that
Listen,
make you feel?
They're blocking them niggas.
I was going in a fucking Chinese barbershop like, yo, get the fuck over here and all that. They called the cops on me, all that, man.
Really? Yeah.
And to the point where I was like, you know what, man?
Fucking.
Fuck them because it's a shame, bro. It's a crying shame.
They be
How many
fucking these motherfuckers' heads up.
support them.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
right next door.
Yeah.
But they go right to what I was talking about earlier. You gonna go buy that $400 shirt, but you gonna tell me my $40 shirt ain't shit.
No, bro.
So it was worse because it was like we on one side of the boulevard and a lot of the people we cut came from over there.
Bro,
So
let me
instead of
explain.
coming
You rather give him the
across
10 than me the
the nut-ass
20?
boulevard,
But you gonna fuck
they
your
gonna
head
stay
out?
over there.
Listen, bro.
And they go pay $6
Listen,
to get
bro.
scraped off. It's like, damn.
We 5307. They 5303.
Yeah.
Right next door.
Right
nigga.
next door, bro. Like,
That's hard.
and the crazy thing about it is, this shit be funny. Cause when I walk past and I go to the corner store, I always see a motherfucker like this. Like, nigga, don't hide. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you hiding for? You spend your money with whoever you want to spend it with.
Right.
Fuck that.
But at the end of the day, right?
That's nutty.
Like, I asked one boy, I said, damn, what made you go there? He said, your price is too high.
Wow.
I said, how much I charge? No,
That's that bullshit.
I said, how much I charge? He was like, how much do you charge? What the fuck you mean? You
Right,
just said my
right.
price was too high.
Right.
No, not much we charge.
Yeah, you don't even know how much you charge. And plus, I take anything from $10 or more. So if you're gonna get up $10, you might as well give it to me.
Right.
You know what I'm
Take what I
saying?
give you.
And then you gonna see the better cut.
Exactly. So you know they don't even know what we charge. I'm not gonna put $6 on my fucking door though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that.
I understand. That's what burns me up.
It don't even cost
They know what
$6.
that's
That's what
doing.
they put out there to get you in the store.
And $6 for the cut, $5 for the shape up,
Yeah.
$5 for the beard.
It's like
Yeah, you $17 before you finish.
I don't know if it's
And
the
I
same.
do all that shit for
I don't
the
know.
dog.
And you gotta pay before you get the cut.
For y'all with cutting, but for me with the clothes shit, it's like I could give you a $30 sweatsuit, bro. I can give you that, and then I can give you the $80, $90 sweatsuit. But by the time you wear the $30 sweatsuit,
Yeah, you gonna wash that bitch once, and then that bitch gonna be
It's different from
shrink or
Barber,
the
right?
shit
I
gonna
can't-
be all cracked
I can't
up.
do
And,
that.
like
I'm gonna tell you one thing though, like, right? I observe a lot of shit,
right.
and
I observe everything and everybody.
yeah,
I study characteristics,
Right.
people, vibes. He'll tell you, I only gotta be around you for a good 10, 15 minutes. And I know it. Like, nope, not him. Nope,
Right.
bad vibes.
The
Nope.
crazy
I ain't
thing
fucking
about
with
it is,
him.
right?
Nope. Look, bub, don't. Nah, nope. I ain't
The
fucking
only
with
motherfuckers
him.
that really go on barbers in them Chinese barbershops, to be honest with you, I'm talking about like blacks. I ain't talking about the Haitians and the Africans. They go in there because they don't fuck with us for real.
Yeah.
But when they come to like, they be like deadbeat dads who get their. It be like deadbeat dads who get their kids on the weekends.
Yeah, weekend dads.
They're the weekend dads.
Sneaker dad.
And
I call them sneaker
Them
dads.
Instagram
Yeah,
dads.
and the
Sneaker
moms.
dads. Go get their kids, take them to eat,
And
and
the
McDonald's and take a picture and get some sneakers.
And the mom that ain't
See you in 6 weeks.
and the single moms.
Right.
Right.
Shout out to the single mom.
Yeah, shout out to them, but they can still come to the barbershop. Like, you know what I mean?
How is that? I never thought that was like cool or okay. Whenever I was actually in the barbershop and seen the shit, it made me feel away because like in my mind, I don't know if y'all feel the same way. It gotta be a brother, cousin, uncle, boyfriend, somebody be like, you know what? You ain't even gotta do that. Even if I gotta set it up, I drop him off, I pick him up. I just don't feel like
Some chicks ain't got that.
should be in a fucking
Some chicks
barbershop.
ain't got
I
that.
don't, because as a barber, y'all know, and as the people in the barbershop, conversation change when females are in the barbershop.
Well, sometimes.
See, I have,
So not at THM.
So listen, hold on, I
Sometimes it goes
gotta
up.
go. What if
Not at THM. No, let me explain something. The type of
you got
barbershop
a no female customer that's your significant other because of this, new age social media shit with this barbershop? Say she take a picture of the little boy and now your significant other know this. I'm not, this all hypothetically speaking. This is nobody's situation. This is just a question that I always had. And your significant other is just like, no, I don't feel comfortable with you cutting.
Oh
her
no,
son,
you can't. You don't say this not nobody's situation, because it is.
Okay.
I got a lot of I got a lot of girl customers that come in the barbershop and
Oh, you talking about chicks that get low cuts?
listen.
No.
Listen.
Talking about-
Listen. I got a lot of chicks that bring their kids to the barbershop, and that baby father find out who cut their hair. The cut all fucked up now. Now I fucked your young boy up.
It's clean.
The cut be the best cut this young boy ever. I fucked it up because
Women
you
are the
don't
same way.
you don't want your motherfucking girl bringing your son to me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like,
And vice versa with women.
yeah, like
I don't want you cutting this particular female's son head.
Yeah,
Because I done heard or I done seen XYZ.
Everybody in your shops trained to cut kids. Like everybody have
Yeah.
patience.
Yeah, they all got. It's three of them. They all cut kids.
yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
you too.
Neither
You
one of
got
y'all
like-
said kids was a hard cut.
Dude.
It was the ball fade.
Yeah. But do y'all have? Do everybody cut kids like? I don't feel like the kids.
I do.
Hey, Riz, I don't feel like the kids right now.
It take a special
You
talent to
do
cut a
that?
kid.
Not only that though, right?
Yeah. Don't move.
Not only
Ah,
that.
yeah.
Stand still.
With me, I'm your pop when you sit in my chair. You know what I'm saying? If you want a good haircut, mom, just sit there and let me do this.
Yeah.
Right.
All
Yeah.
that, he don't like the
Yeah.
clippers behind us.
Nah.
Listen, let me do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we can get this shit right. All that babying them and parenting them, all
Holding
that.
them,
Yeah,
yeah.
holding them and all that.
Excuse me, he can sit by
yeah,
himself.
Yeah, just go sit down.
Did y'all ever have a kid that y'all couldn't finish his shit because he was too fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh, I done seen plenty.
Yeah, I'm proud to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't though. Listen,
Mm-mm.
you gonna get fit. See,
I'm gonna go as far as I can, but
Right.
as far as the muscling, I ain't muscling you, and I ain't letting your mom muscle you so I could cut your hair. No.
But
bro.
see, then again, like I said, no female should be in a barbershop, and it's a father's
And that's-
job
that's
to
my
make
thing,
his son
the
comfortable
Nigga,
with
some of these
barbershop
chicks ain't
etiquette.
got no man to bring. They ain't got no boyfriend, no baby father. They ain't got no fucking dad. They ain't got no father.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All they had was their mama or some shit like that.
Listen, I wrestle with young boys. Like, listen, you gonna get through this, man, because I know.
That's why a lot of these little niggas got braids.
I know the only reason why. I know the reason why you acting like that,
Yeah.
because your pop not around.
Right.
So when you come in the barbershop, man, like, don't take your mom through this. I had a young boy one time, man. He was like 2 years old. This nigga was on the ground. I got my knee in his chest. Cut his mouth over there, right? I just told his mom, just sit there and chill. Like, he not gonna get no shape up, but get him used to this shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. I did
gotta
that.
get
used to that.
I got it all the way off.
That-
But I ain't shape it up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then the next time he come to the barbershop, he
already
looking
know.
like, man, I ain't going through that shit with him. I'm just gonna sit still.
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't moved yet. I cut him damn near 8 weeks. He ain't moved yet.
It's that noise.
Yeah, it's just that you
No,
gotta do
it's a mixture of both. The noise and the vibration.
And about
All right, we had to pause for a minute. We right back.
We back.
We back. All right. We're gonna get into it. We got about 15 more minutes to go. We're gonna get into some sports talk real quick.
Eagles predictions.
Eagles Dallas today. Who y'all think? You going to the game with your son?
Yeah.
First game ever.
Yeah. I'm
It's
getting.
gonna be lit. It's gonna be crazy out there.
I hope.
All
I'll
right,
come back.
go around the room real quick. What predictions?
Well, I'm not
27,
really,
21.
So,
Not nigga. Eagles. Okay. Let the people know what I'm saying.
Dallas shit.
Eagles.
Eagles.
You don't give a fuck.
I think it's
You're not
gonna be a
even
tie.
He ain't got no football team, bro. He don't watch. He
He said it's gonna be a tie.
Strictly basketball.
It's gonna be a good old barn burner. Good tossing of the pig.
Dress warm, Mark.
I believe.
My nigga, they better fucking win, dog. They gonna have to step up.
Yeah.
I just think they got Rocky syndrome.
It's time to step up.
They got Rocky syndrome this year. I don't like it.
Yeah, you hear my daughter say it again, mama.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
She know.
All right. So
How y'all feel about the Sixers? Last
man.
game. How y'all feel about it?
Oh, against Washington yesterday?
Yeah, Washington. You see?
I ain't watched that game.
I ain't watched the
No,
I'm gonna tell you
game.
why I ain't watched that game. I ain't watched that game because we lost to Dallas. Like, I'm a season ticket
Yeah,
holder.
I felt like they should have beat
If
Dallas.
we lose the game, I give my other teams away.
Yeah, the other superstar wasn't even playing. What, Lucas, whatever his name, he wasn't even playing. So it was just Poingy,
I
whatever.
don't think that, like, I'm gonna be honest, and I hate to say it because I'm a diehard Sixers fan. I hate to say it, but
I'm sorry to hear that.
we ain't winning no chip with Ben Simmons.
Damn.
Hey, you don't think so?
No, either
I
Ben
kind of agree with him with that.
Either Ben gotta go or Brett Brown gotta go.
No, well, here's
They
the
need
thing.
someone.
No, here's the thing. When you actually sit down and watch the Sixers, like when you actually know basketball and watch the Sixers, it's not actually the players that's giving the issue, right? It's coaching. When you watch a lot of the games, it's coaching, and somebody in the organization need to see that, because when you see the Sixers current starting lineup, it's amazing.
Right.
It's amazing. Like the players that they have on their rock, like the starting lineup with, I don't know who the young boy is, number 22, rookie. I forget his name.
22.
Yeah, his name number 22.
Lexi Stivel.
Yo, he's a beast. He needs more playing time. The players on the team is not the issue. It's definitely coaching, and it's not front office this time. I believe Brett Brown. He needs to. He needs to go elsewhere. We need to get a real coach to know how to coach young players and be in championship contender.
All right, let me break something down to y'all real quick about the Sixers, right? If you really follow the Sixers like that, and you know Brett Brown coached Ben Simmons' dad.
I didn't know that.
Overseas.
Didn't know that.
So therefore, Ben Simmons get a lot of shit handed to him.
Yeah, he doesn't play as hard as he should.
So when we drafted Markelle Fultz, Ben got on national TV and basically said, "I don't know what y'all drafted him for. I'm playing point."
Right.
But we drafted Markelle to play the point. We drafted Ben to be the fourth.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But Ben demanded that he be the point guard.
Yeah, so he gets
So
stuff
Brett
handed to
Brown,
him.
so Brett Brown went with him,
Facts.
right? And with that being said, that's why Ben does the stuff that he do. There's no way it possible. I never saw in the NBA where a dude just won't shoot a jumper, and the coach don't have no problem with it.
Right.
None at all.
Yeah, that's a problem. He doesn't shoot jump
Don't
shots.
Because
spread the floor.
he's more your friend.
He
than
doesn't
he is
shoot.
your coach.
He doesn't shoot jump shots.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, he more your friend than he is your coach.
That's a very nice watch.
I'm like, why stop doing it?
That's better than the one I got my daughter. I got upgraded. That's dope. We Android dudes.
Yeah,
nigga. We don't get it. We don't fuck. You understand? And nobody in the barbershop fucks with none of that iPhone.
no,
Get out of here.
Let's
switch
think about
over.
Let's
switch to the firm.
And you know what's crazy?
Damn, Dom.
You know what's crazy about Dom?
What he got, the 11?
No, you know what's crazy about Dom, right? We all used to have the Android better than iPhone arguments.
Right.
Then they got an iPhone to start saying, no, iPhone's better than Android. I'm like, nigga, how you switch sides?
Go on. You switch to the
Yeah.
All
firm.
right, so man, listen, we're gonna go around the room. We're gonna let our two guests and our two barbers plug themselves, and then we're gonna get out of here because I got somewhere to go. I'm gonna go see y'all boys have a tie. It's like, no, man, I hope they win today. Real shit. For my son.
Shout out
For my
what they
son.
run you with.
The Hairline Lawyer, THA Hairline Lawyer for Instagram. That's all the social media you can get from me. THA Hairline Lawyer. I'm coming
That's
to
what
you,
single
mobile
niggas say.
barber.
That's a single nigga say. Briz, where they can find you at, and also plug your podcast on when it's coming.
I'm at THM Barbershop, 5307 Oxford Avenue. You can follow me on the gram, Briz Billions, Briz_Billions. Follow me on Facebook, Briz Billions. Hookah Bar Podcast.
Yeah, soon.
We cover all areas. We talk about relationships, sports, uplifting brothers, all types of stuff on the podcast. Just tune in. This joint will be epic, and
And it's definitely gonna be a collab.
Thanks for
We definitely gonna come through.
Definitely come
We
through.
definitely gonna come through.
That's right. Shout out to Bridging the Gap podcast for having
Virginia
us.
Gap, baby.
Yeah, you already
Let's
know.
get
The
it.
boys,
Yeah, man,
baby.
Philly support Philly. Hey man, episode
outta here.
motherfucking.
I
What
got
was it,
somewhere to
58?
go.
Episode 58, man.
Good job.
Episode 58, man. We out.